Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers. I'm looking today at a book which has come from Edward Elgar Publishing Limited. They're an independent family firm of publishers, and they produce a lot of academic work which contains contributions from individual contributors by way of essays. This book is on Korean business law, and it's got the subtitle Shaping Policies and Building Institutions, and it's been edited by Hwa-Jin Kim. Now, we've given it a review, Doing Business the Korean Way, because to many people it's an emerging market. It's not something many people know that much about, but it's an important area and it's a developing area. What we say in a short review is the following. The Far East has often held a certain mystic for Westerners, and the myths of business are beginning to be unraveled as we find out how to understand, how to enter these interesting new markets with the global advancement of business and financial law. So we welcome the task which Edward Elgar and the team here have set out in Hwa-Jin Kim's excellent exposition of current corporate and finance law in Korea. The purpose of the book is to analyse current issues from both an academic and a practical perspective, and I think they achieve exactly that. The commentaries are set out in 12 chapters from 16 distinguished contributors who are renowned scholars and professionals engaged in business and financial law. We'll have a look at the book in a minute. 3 practice areas are covered: corporate law, financial law and mergers and acquisitions. So we're very much in the antitrust competition law area for many people. The authors cover these areas thoroughly and provide a practical perspective plus relevant political implications in what is a worrying area of the world for many people. The issues covered include director liability and minority shareholder protection from a comparative perspective, paying special attention to the dynamic practice area of acquisitions and mergers. This is the book itself. You can see the front cover. It's part of the Elgar Korean Law series in association with the Law Research Institute of Seoul National University, which is mentioned at the bottom there. And Hwa-Jin Kim is Professor of Law at Seoul National University. The book itself is very much from the stable of Edward Elgar. There is the index at the back, and then you've got a lot of detail. As usual, you've got a lot of very detailed footnoting at the bottom, and you've also got the usual structure. For instance, the editor has produced in chapter 11 his own comments, and what you've got is a standard introduction. Then it runs through. It's a little bit of numbering, but what you do is you get concluding remarks at the back, for instance, which again covers, I think, some very useful points which people will find of great help. The point I would make is do read a little bit about the series itself, because there are going to be more books coming out, for instance, litigation in Korea, trade law and regulation in Korea, and so forth. So there's a lot going on at the moment. These are the contributors, and do have a look also at the preface, which is well worth reading. I'd like to thank the author, the contributors and Edward Elgar for an excellent contribution in an area I didn't know much about, and I've learnt a great deal from it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.